What's up, guys? It's Deadpool 3.7 here with the video. First of all, I want to apologize because I haven't been posting videos, but I do have an excuse of why I have not been posting videos. And the reason why I haven't, man, is because, as you guys know, I use my iPhone XS. And what happened was the touchscreen went out on one side for some weird reason. The keyboard wouldn't work on one side. And I went to Apple to get a warranty claim. Well, after speaking with Apple, I had an appointment set up. Before I could even go to get my appointment set up, I was at work, phone fell out of my pocket, somebody ran over it. Which is why I got a different case anyway, and that's why my camera is kind of shaky now because of, I guess, how heavy the case is. So I had to pay $300 to do an insurance claim, and I was actually going to use that $300 for this headliner to, a little special thing I still got coming up. So, but anyway, now we're done with the bad news. So I got good news. I know in the previous video you guys seen where I talked about either I was going to go Pro Charge or Turbo, and I couldn't decide, and I actually kind of did decide to go Pro Charger. I actually did decide to go Pro Charger or whatever, but I came up with my decision, and I chose the Turbo system. I'm going to go Turbo. Here's why. Okay, guys, like I said, I chose the Turbo. The reason why I picked the Turbo, well, first I'm going to talk about why I didn't pick the Pro Charger. I was actually going to buy the Pro Charger. If the guy had been faster on getting it off his car to sell it to me, I would have bought the Pro Charger. Of course, like I said, I wasn't going to buy a brand new anyway. It was a used kit because I'm not going to pay $5,000 to $6,000. It's crazy to me. And then, I'm not going to install it myself. I'm going to get it professionally done, so that's about another $1,000. So, that's nothing that I want to pay for. But anyway, I got to doing my research, man. I done my research, and from what the research said was I'm pretty much not going to be able to push 500 horsepower out of a Pro Charger with 93. I know you guys are saying, go E85. Okay, look, where I live, there is no E85. E85 is 40 miles one way and 30 miles the other way. I'm not going to be driving 30 to 40 miles just to be able to get gas, okay? I'm not doing that. I may do that eventually when I have another vehicle, and this is just every now and then fun time car or take to the track car, which I plan on making it a track car, okay? But for what I want to do it, use it for a daily right now, daily / show car, I cannot, I can't get E85. I'm not going to do that. So I wanted the most horsepower that I could have out of 93. And like I said, when I looked at MPT Performance, when I went to MPT Performance, I messaged them on Facebook or whatever, and they got to telling me, they was pushing 12 pounds of boost, and they was making like 400 horsepower. Like I said, it's stock GT range. It's pretty cool. It's okay. It's stock GT range. That's not what I want to be. I want to be 500 horsepower. Okay, 500. And I think they pushed 500 horsepower out of the Pro Charger with E85. Okay, again, I can't run E85. And I got to talking to Jack Marcraft from JM Performance. And excuse me, I got to talking to Jack Marcraft from JM Performance, and we got to talking with each other. And he got to telling me about the turbo system versus the Pro Charge system versus, you'll get more efficiency, more power out of the turbo. He told me that straight up. And I was so confused on how would you tune on, how would the install be. I was so confused. I thought maintenance on the turbos were more than a Pro Charger. But in all actuality, he told me, hey, to be honest, I installed the kits and stuff, but the turbo is easier to put on than a Pro Charger, and it's not as hard as your crank because it's not sitting on your crank. I said, oh, okay, yeah. And he said, why do you think people sell Pro Chargers all the time? And he said he has over 30 customers, okay? He has over 30 customers, and none of them, well, he's had 2 people sell their kits, and the only reason why they sold their kits is because they wrecked their car. So it's people always selling Pro Chargers, okay? They're always selling them because he said when they get them, they're kind of disappointed. I actually have one friend who, he's from Memphis. He Pro Charged his car, got out to the track, got gapped by a stock GT. but he was using the conservative tune, and he was around 380 wheel horsepower. Like I said, it's still good, but that's still, it's like, you're adding over 100 horsepower, but I want 500. So I got to talking to him. I'm like, dude, how much are how much wheel horsepower can you get and how much torque? He told me one guy he knows is running he's got 165,000 miles on his car. He's been turbo, I think 20-some thousand miles, 30-some thousand. He's been pro charged for a while. I mean turboed for a while, and he's pushing 475 horsepower, and torque numbers are like 450. I think, 450. 450 is what he said, 450 to something else. Now that's his car, and he's on a stock block. He doesn't have headers or anything like I have. He said he's pretty sure they could possibly get me to 500 on 93, but and I got to tell him, dang, you got me pretty much sold on this dude. This is probably the route I want to go. And I told him, but the other guy has offered me this much. I'm not going to tell you, what I was going to pay for the Pro Charger. I'm not going to tell you, what I was going to pay for the Pro Charger, and I'm not going to tell you, how much I paid for his turbo system, because that's the price he gave me. And I don't want you guys to go to him and be like, oh, well, you selling it for this much, you can sell it to him for, I don't want you guys doing that. But he price matched me, okay? He price matched me for the Pro Charger, and I was sold. I asked him how much would he be able to paint it for me. He's going to have it gloss red for me because he paints all his customers' things. Now, here's the downfall. The downfall is I got to wait till April. Reason why I got to wait till April is because his turbo kit is so sought after or whatever. So everybody wants that turbo kit. Everybody. So he's backed up to April. So I went ahead, paid my down payment to be able to get my name on the list. That way I'm not waiting to come April and then, I'm farther back on the list. And, he's going to be here every step of the way for me. Like I said, I don't know anything about turbos. I don't know anything about Pro Charger. I just know that you're very limited when you have a Pro Charger. Now, this video is not to bash a Pro Charger, because a Pro Charger is excellent. I mean, for the money you're spending, it is the biggest power adder. It's a big power adder. But, turbos are cheaper and better, more efficient than the Pro Charger is. So, like I said, guys, that's why I chose to go turbo. I'm going to go turbo with my car. Also, I want to be different. I haven't seen one turbo S550 yet. I haven't. It probably is one. I guarantee somewhere there is one. I've seen a twin turbo S550. I've seen EcoBoost swapped S550s. I've even seen, EcoBoost turbo adapters put on the S550, and they make great numbers. They make great numbers. But, I haven't seen a big turbo one. But anyway, I think it's a 77 millimeter billet or billet, however you say it. He knows it. But, the maintenance is the same as the Pro Charger. So it's not one's more, you got more maintenance on one and less maintenance on the other. So it's about the same. But, hey, it's a brand new kit. And I'm paying the same amount as I was going to pay for the Pro Charger. And that Pro Charger actually came with a bigger intercooler, the really big intercooler, and it was the P1 SC1 or something like that. So it was the newer P1 head that was on the Pro Charger setup, and it came with a 12 to 15 PSI pulley. So I was going to pay fairly more than what you guys would say a normal used Pro Charger kit would cost. So another thing I asked him what that turbo kit, does it come with a bigger intercooler like the Pro Charger one, because the Pro Charger intercooler is so nasty. And he told me, dude, it comes with 1,000 horsepower intercooler. Whew. So I'm like, okay, yeah, same price, everything's brand new, this is what I want. I also asked him I asked him what all do I need, and he just told me I just need injectors, that the kit comes with everything, all I need is injectors. So again, guys, like I'm saying, it's new, versus used, and this is a business that I'm buying from versus somebody that could easily scam me, or somebody that could not include a part, because you miss one part on that Pro Charger kit, it costs a lot of money. It does. It costs a lot of money to get that part. That's why it's hard to piece together a Pro Charger kit. And I think Tim, he bought used, for 3.7 Stain videos, he bought a used Pro Charger, and it was an absolute nightmare because he didn't have all the parts to it. So, I would rather buy used. So anyway, guys, if I miss something, or because I'm trying to remember everything, if I miss something, you guys got any questions, hey, hit me up. So like I say, the kit comes hopefully in April. It'll probably be November to December when I actually have the kit on, because I'm gonna get it professionally installed, and I still got some minor things I need to fix on my car before I add this boost to it. But I plan on being 500 horsepower, and another good thing is it falls in line with my original plan. Like I said, my original plan was to get the Pro Charger, and once I got another vehicle and I wasn't going to put as many miles on this, and I knew I was going to be racing this car, I was going to sell the Pro Charger kit and put the turbo kit on. Now I have a turbo, and I can easily up the boost. All you guys, if you guys want to know more about this kit, hit up Jack Marcraft, if I'm saying his name correctly, or just type in on YouTube itself, type in JM Performance V6 Turbo. It's a guy on there, I think he's running 700 horsepower. If I'm not mistaken, he's running 700 horsepower, and I think he's running low 10s, and a freaking V6. That's freaking amazing on the stock block. That's crazy. I think it's stock block. But like I say, he's got tons of videos, tons of cars with, running that turbo kit with passes and stuff. Not really many for the S550, because it's a fairly new kit for the S550 V6 Mustangs, but I trust him. I've also seen where guys have bought the LPF turbo and didn't like it, and ended up selling it and going with JM Performance, JMP Performance. So anyway, guys, like I say, I don't know everything about cars. I'm not mechanically savvy. I'm just going with the amount of research that I've done and the facts. The facts is the turbo is going to be more power, more efficient. And from what he says, it's easier on the vehicle too, because like I said, the Pro Charger is not sitting on your crank. But anyway, if I'm wrong, hey, let me know I'm wrong. Continue to like my content, guys. Again, I'm sorry for the delay on videos. Like I say, my phone went down. This video is already too long, but anyway, guys, hey, thanks. Please subscribe.